And we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to 540's Game Over, the first podcast of the show. I'm excited for this, but I'm here with Prismatics, who is originally the host for the show. But I'm better at this, so he wanted me to do this. No, just kidding. Prismatics, how are you, man?
I'm fine. But yeah,
It's good to
you
hear,
are
man.
better at this, so I don't mind that. I'm an
And
amateur when
unfortunately,
it comes to streaming, so hey, it's fine.
yeah, you're my Padawan when it comes to this.
It's fine. I don't mind. But yeah,
and
you're doing okay, Jace.
I'm doing pretty well, man. I'm doing pretty well. I've been excited to do this all day. We are gonna talk about some games. The things we are excited for. We're gonna go through a lot of different games that are coming out this year. Some of the games that we're gonna talk about don't have a official release date quite yet, but we are gonna get through it and talk about it. And especially the main topic, I'm really excited for to talk about today. So we are gonna get
Hmm.
into that later on, but it's just I'm really excited for Hogwarts Legacy. I'm really excited for it.
Oh, I know.
So
Oh, I'm excited for that as well. I hope that game is going to do extremely well for
yes,
a
same
bunch
here.
of reasons.
No, I totally agree with you, man. I totally agree with you. Super hyped for it. I really, really hope it's gonna be amazing. So let's see here. Dimwit. Hey, Spotter Chris. Hope you're doing well. I wish you were here, man. I wish you were here. Um, but we have to talk about this before we get into some of the games. Did you watch any of the Game Awards last year?
Who? Me?
Yeah, you.
No, I
Who
don't
else?
really pay much attention to that.
Did you
Bec-
see the Bill Clinton kid?
no, because
uh, okay.
stuff like don't interest me.
No,
Uh,
the thing with this
if
is
I see a
that
new game,
the
that's what I
Elden,
pay attention to.
yeah,
But
yeah,
Game
but this was
Awards, meh,
Yeah, I know, but
don't
this was the
care.
funniest thing of Game Awards. This was this kid. I don't know his name, but after this Game Awards, he became really popular.
Hmm.
Because he was not a part of the Elden Ring shit. He was just a little kid who walked up to the stage with the Elden Ring crew, and they didn't even notice that he. They're like, okay, and then he goes up to the stage and he starts talking, and yeah, I'm gonna show you the video. It is really funny.
Go ahead.
Um, it is actually really funny. It was one of the highlights of of last year.
Excuse me.
There you have the crew. of Elden Ring.
Mhm.
And there you have the kid. The kid. He just walks up. They did clip the video, but he just starts walking up there, and he pretends to be part of the crew. And you can clearly see he is not a part of this. He's not. I know he's not.
Create the games we want to create.
Yeah, I know, Chris.
Because of you.
He's done a lot of good trolling.
Thank you so much.
And look at this. Look at this. And then he's.
Hey, Matan. Real quick, I want to thank everybody and say that I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. So he did get arrested though, and everything went fine after. But he is known for trolling, and he's done a lot of interviews and just trolling a lot of people. But this was the highlight, like from the Game Awards last year, that he just did this. I think it's pretty genius, though. What do you think, Prismatics?
It's fine. It's not a haha from my perspective, but hey, it's I like troll.
Yeah, I know. And also, you are a meh person, so of course you are like, meh.
That's true.
That is really true. So we're gonna get into some games. Is there any particular game that you want to start with, that other than Hogwarts Legacy, of course?
Hogwarts Legacy, of course, but I'm excited for Diablo 4. That and Hogwarts Legacy. That's the only two games that I'm actually excited for this year. And nothing else, to be honest. And I don't know, do you have any games maybe that you're excited for, except for those that be Hogwarts Legacy and Diablo 3? No, not 3.
3 has been out for a long time. Dude.
Yeah, I
you're talking about. But no.
Shush.
When it comes to Diablo, I have never been there. I like the games, but I've never put a lot of attention to play the games.
You should.
Yeah, I know. I am gonna give it more of a try at some point, but I have so many other things that I have to play first. Like last year we got a game. So it was last year. Was this year? Last year? It was last year. Yeah. High Life. If you heard about that game.
I've heard about it and never played it or seen videos of it.
You've heard about, of course, Rick and Morty, right?
Yep.
So this is the creator.
High on Life.
High on Life. Yeah, High on Life it was. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've seen it.
Yeah. No, so I started playing that game, and I really have to say I really like it. It's one of the weirdest games I've played in ages, if you know what I mean.
Well, understandably why.
Well, it is the Rick and Morty people, so it kind of makes sense. But it is really fun. It's kind of weird to have talking guns, alien guns. It's really interesting. And sometimes when you have the main gun, it sometimes feels like you're jerking him off when you're loading again.
Yeah, I was just going to say that it's the way how they operate the guns. It's very weird.
Yeah, it is.
So
weird
of course,
hell.
of course, you feel weird about that because hey, that's kind of the point with the game in a way, like a detail.
Yes, High on Life has the entire move of Demon Wind in the game. Yep, you can if you summon a cinema, you can watch a whole movie in the cinema in the game. You can spend an hour, the whole hour, and watch that whole movie in the game. It is really interesting that they did that. Like, sit there, watch the whole goddamn movie if you want to, but you have like three annoying aliens talking through the movie. That's like the annoying part. And like they're like complaining about certain stuff and talks to us. Yeah. So they did that. So it is a really interesting game. But any games that I'm super excited for this year other than Hogwarts? Well, I am excited for, of course, Dragon Age, the Dreadwolf.
Oh
I
yeah,
am
yeah, that's true.
yeah. So I am excited for it, but I'm also concerned. Like, what are they gonna do with the story now? What's gonna happen? Um, because it can go both ways. I really enjoyed the older games, Inquisition. The second one was, I know the second game gets a lot of hate, but I didn't hate it. No, I didn't hate the second game. It was just a lot of bugs, but I didn't hate it.
The second game was okay, but it wasn't like comparing to the first game. I enjoyed the
Mm-mm.
first one compared to the second game. I
Oh
did,
yeah,
but it wasn't bad. It was just okay.
it was just okay. It was okay. It had a lot of bugs though. I did experience a lot of
True,
bugs when I played it. Like
it
your
did.
character, yeah, yeah. BioWare is known for their bugs. Uh but the first one, it's one of the best games. The Inquisition, it wasn't bad, if you know what I mean. It wasn't bad.
Mm.
It was a little bit too PG-13. Um it became a little bit too repetitive of everything you do in the game. Um, I felt like a lot of the choices were poor choices. I felt they could have spent more time of making choices that matter more to the story, if you know what I mean.
I know.
And BioWare has gotten this critic for ages with the Inquisition being really repetitive and a lot of stuff like that. And so I don't know, man. I don't know. BioWare, they are a hate and love, in my opinion. So I'm really scared of what they're gonna do, how they're gonna do it. Because I don't know, man. I don't know how they're gonna one continue the story. Because we ended up in a cliffhanger with Solus, if you remember him, the bald
Mm.
elf.
That's
Um,
the what's his name again? The wolf guy, Solus. He's like the wolf
Solus, yep.
demon god thing.
Yeah, he's the
I
Dreadwolf.
don't
He's the
Dreadwolf. Thank you. That's the name
yeah,
I was looking for.
yeah. He is the Dreadwolf.
Mm.
Um, so they ended up with a big cliffhanger in the expansion pack that came with the game so you could continue the story. And
Mm.
it was fine. Like, I didn't mind it. It was like really interesting. It was just really annoying that you didn't like get to see that. This is a spoiler, but it's an old game. Because you have the hand who can, like, close the portals to the other world,
Yep.
um you kind of don't get a big explanation, kind of how the character loses their hand, and all that. And then you finally meet Solus again. You finally meet him again, and that's like where it ends. Like, he is the main bad guy now in the next game. So he's the one you're gonna fight. He's the bad guy.
Mm. They made him the
So
villain.
yeah, because we are gonna we will hear that in the trailer too, that they have when you have one of the characters talk about Solus and what he did before he became who he is now and everything, his backstory. And he is going to be the bad guy. And I don't know. It's BioWare is known for doing a lot of weird choices. And, I'm a big BioWare guy when it comes to games. Like, they made a lot of my favorite games, like, called KOTOR 1 and 2 and SWTOR. Like, they are my favorite Star Wars games, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Um, so I don't know how it's gonna be. Do you have any expectations for a Dragon Age game? Is there anything like? you hope that they're gonna do? Anything you're a little sketchy of what they're gonna do with the game?
And not really. I think I don't have much expectation for the game because it will continue in the direction that it's going through when it comes
Mm,
to the story. And I have no idea where it's going to be, if there's going to be a fourth game. But
yeah,
still, I have no idea. That's what I am.
yeah. No, and they did talk about, having more exclusive characters, more LGBTQ and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, we already have a lot of that. You don't need to like get more of it because you already have a lot of it, if you know what I mean.
Fine if they're going to do it organically. But if they're going
Yeah.
to force it down their throat, I don't care about that.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
that's like one of my biggest things that I'm scared of. That's one thing they're gonna go with, and we haven't seen any gameplay yet, and I really don't know what to expect of the new gameplay, what route they're gonna go with the gameplay, because
true.
the two first games, the first one and the second one, really good gameplay. But then you got, Inquisition, and it became really boring gameplay. That's why I talked about the repeating all the time. It didn't look great in the game, if you know what I mean. It became really
I know.
simple. So I really wonder if they're gonna continue the Inquisition gameplay, or if they're gonna upgrade the Inquisition gameplay, or if they're gonna go back more to the always with the gameplay, or I don't know, doing it more like, because this has been a trend in the gaming world, and to make every game more like Dark Souls in the gameplay.
Well, I mean, they could explore this universe that is Dragon Age. They could take Solo's story and do more with that, or they can actually do something else with a lot of different characters. So there's a lot of opportunities, if you're going to be honest. So I don't know. I mean, this is a universe that they can actually do something with in a good
Yeah,
way. But it depends on the story that I actually might
yeah,
create with it. But if they're going to make something bullshit, something
mm,
modern and for a modern audience or whatever, then
yeah.
you're
Because
lost me.
because me and Prismatics, we did try to watch the Dragon Age TV series that came out. That was really bad.
Oh God, no! Please,
Yeah.
not again. I
So
don't want to see it.
no, no, me neither. But it's like, hopefully they will not connect anything with that TV show into this new universe. I
Oh,
really
I
hope
didn't
they
think
don't.
about it. Oh, I don't hope they do this. Oh no 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 no!
No,
Please no.
because it did take some characters from the other games in there, not many of them, but some of them. But so they kind of connected it. So I'm thinking like, with this Dreadwolf, hopefully they will not connect any of the other characters in that series, original characters,
Hope not.
to put them in there. Um, but let's see here. I didn't pay attention to the chat because I was, talking.
Just looking at it. Who's this weirdo?
They made a game about bugs. It would bugs. Mass Effects trilogy. Yeah, the Mass Effects. Yeah. Sparkler said press meh,
Yeah,
and
no.
you of course wrote meh. Uh, the furry hunting scouts. Hail to you.
I feel targeted for some reason.
Is there anyone you know?
No, I have no idea. But it says,
Yeah,
I swear to
uh,
God, I
yeah.
heard these two before. So yeah.
Yeah, I swear to God, I've heard these two before. That might be, man. It might be. This is one of our channels. We have more channels. Mainly, we are on 540 Studio. That's our main channel where we talk about pop culture. We talk about politics and all that other kind of stuff.
Oh,
Um,
he or she is from Twitter.
Yeah, I see. So there's a lot of things that we do on that channel. We are really active on that channel. This is our first episode of the Game Over podcast, where we talk about games and stuff like that. we are gonna get Tabletop Junkie on and Spartacus on at some point on this podcast. Unfortunately, Chris is busy right now. Um, let's see here, man.
He's doing Chris thing. That's what he does.
Yeah, he's busy, unfortunately, and so is the Tabletop right now from Twitter. I swear to God, I probably met one of you at some point. That's depends where you're from. That depends where you're from.
Well, anyway, welcome to this stream.
Yeah, welcome to the stream, and it's hard to
And
meet me. It's
enjoy the insanity.
let's see. My brain is fucking melting trying to remember where. Yeah, Chris is adulting. OnlyFans.
Really?
Yeah, that's adulting. But I was thinking about showing the little snippet of at least the trailer thing they came with of Dragon Age, and we will get to hear what the character is saying. I think it is a Darf, who's talking. I don't remember his name. Don't remember the character's name, but
Just show it.
Dragon Age Dreadwolf.
I knew him as Solus, a thoughtful mage obsessed with dreams. But long ago, he had a different name. Fen Harel, the Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his final fight with the elven gods, Solus
I kind of like that he says like what story you believe. You know what I mean? I kind of like that because you kind of make your own story and everything in the games. So it kind of becomes, this is a continuation of the Inquisition. So it depends on what did you do in that game, and dun 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 dun.
Oh, I agree.
imprisoned them and created a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. But now, he wanted to tear down that veil and destroy the world. And we're the only ones who can stop him.
So that's everything that we have from the game. We don't have any gameplay. We don't have anything. We only have this little parts right here. So yeah, what do you think? Do you have any thoughts about it?
Meh. Not much. I mean, I've seen that before. With solos and everything. It's nothing new.
It
So, meh.
isn't. What do you think that he is the bad guy? How do you feel about that? I don't know how involved you were in the Inquisition and story-wise.
I'm not sure if they're going to make him the main bad guy in the end. If they're going to continue the story. That's what I'm thinking. If they're going for the Dragon Age, the 5th game, the 6th game, the 7th game, whatever, I don't think actually he's going to be the main bad guy. He has an influence in the story, of course, but I don't think he's going to actually be that. When I actually learn his character in a way and the story, so I don't think he's going to.
Nothing inspiring. We actually
that position.
Actually see more gameplay and hear more about story. Yeah, that's also what I'm thinking. And it's so fun. They've spent so many years to get a new dragon. I don't know how many years it's been since Inquisition. Do you remember when that game came out?
Wasn't it? It was 2000. Was it
2014
or 15?
14.
14? Huh.
Yeah. So they spent a lot of years to finally get a new Dragon Age game, but they didn't give us a lot to go on, to be honest. Other than, Solus is gonna be quote unquote the main villain. That's basically what they have said to us, but that's it. We
Yeah.
only know about him. We don't know about anything else. But I really want to see the gameplay. That's the thing. I just want to see the gameplay because the story can be fine. Depends on what choices you choose, I guess. That is, like the other games.
Yeah.
It depends on what you choose.
Well, it's a
But
story-driven game, so of course
yeah,
that's
yeah.
why.
What did you play much of when you played Dragon Age? What was your favorite class to play and race to play?
I used to be a mage, a spirit
Oh,
healer, if I remember correctly. I'm a supportive character. That's what I am.
mm-hmm.
That's typically what I choose as well. So, but the story itself, I can't remember
Yeah.
each and every single choices that I make.
Yeah.
But I remember,
Mm.
I think I destroyed the. Was it Alistair that became possessed with the? That I had to kill him, something like that.
It
I
was
don't know.
something like that.
Yeah,
I am not a big fan of mages in Dragon Age. I really am not a big fan of the mages in Dragon Age.
we know,
Because
Chris. You are all meh. No, I'm not. I'm not all meh. I'm meh when I feel like it. That's what I'm.
yeah. No, because one thing I hate with BioWare is that they are so in love with their mages that the mages, especially in Inquisition, are overpowered. And it's annoying to play an overpowered character. That's my biggest issue. So I know when this game comes out, I am gonna, of course, get it. I'm gonna play it. I'm not gonna choose a mage.
I might
Fuck no.
probably just imagine.
I am gonna be I'm gonna try every classes other than mage because I just can't bear being a mage. And
Don't be
I'm also
mage
more
phobic.
I'm mage phobic. I am.
Spirit heal. That's the class that I picked. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. I am more of a tank player when it comes to, Dragon Age or games like that. I'm mostly only tank players. Sometimes I play DPS, but not much. I'm more of a tank guy.
That's fine. I'm typically a support, and I don't mind it. I want to support my friends. That's how I see it.
Mm,
That's why I'm typically a support character.
good guy. I want to support my friends.
Yeah, yeah, I do. I think that's great.
um,
Of course, if you're not welcome, I just run and
yeah,
walk away.
yeah. um,
It's not that deep.
no, and of course there are other games that are coming out. Yeah, it is oh god, the new Star Wars game. We know this new Star Wars game, Jedi Survivor. How do you feel about that?
Eh? Should I feel something?
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Do you feel anything?
No, but I'm looking at the chat and I
You
feel
are
no
this.
idea. Not really, but
We know, yeah, that was that. Chris is the the Ron
oh,
of the group, Ron Weasley of the group.
it's funny, Chris, since I'm Ravenclaw and you're Hufflepuff. Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Ooh,
So
shots fired. Shots
you
fired.
should you should be careful dealing with me.
Yeah, I'm a
You,
Ravenclaw myself, so you can probably see it
yeah,
on the hair of my character too. Blue, man.
Huffy. That's the name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huffy.
Ah. Oh. Shots fired.
Yeah.
But yeah, to the Star
Dear
Wars game.
God.
But to the Star Wars game,
Yeah.
you
Continue.
haven't played the first one yet. Was it like you haven't played the first one yet, haven't you?
Nope.
No, because I think I gave it to you as a Christmas present, right? Birthday, Christmas present, something like that.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
you actually did when I'm thinking about it. Yes, you
yeah,
did.
yeah,
You
yeah,
told
yeah.
me.
But I hope I will get to try to play it.
Oh, I
It is
will
the
at some point. Ever.
it is the best thing in whatever Disney universe they want to put this in. I just count it as a game. I don't think about the Disney shit. It's a fun game. The gameplay is it's okay. It's not bad. It could have changed certain stuff with the gameplay. Um, they
Mhm.
have of course done that in a new one. But they have added in stuff that I don't like as much in the game. But I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna try it at least. See what's the story's all about. See how the gameplay is. You have seen the gameplay, haven't you?
I have.
Yeah. Um. So the gameplay looks okay. I don't like that this game doesn't understand lightsabers either. But yeah, the when you fall down and you use the lightsaber to hold into the rock and everything, when you fall down and you have, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. But we are gonna go through the trailer at least. We're gonna go through the trailer at least.
Hmm.
Um, just gonna I need audio. That's important.
Let's not forget everyone loves
Everyone
Cedric
loved
Diggory.
Cedric Diggory.
No, not all people loved it. That bastard.
Well, he's dead anyway. Uh,
Oh yeah, duh.
mm.
He's dead.
Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
I was betrayed by the one I trusted most.
So this looks like this is gonna be the bad guy in the game, I think, if I don't remember wrong.
I will not be imprisoned again.
I hear you've been busy making yourself the Empire's most wanted.
She really went through a whole change after the first game. She did not look like that at all. She changed. Like the gameplay looks pretty good, to be honest. It doesn't look bad. The gameplay.
Jedi.
It does.
Remind our friend here why his kind are supposed to be dead.
Here we go. After all we've done,
You should join us, Chris. You should do.
I've only grown stronger.
So I really like the gameplay at least.
It looks great. It looks fine.
Thanks, Bode. Part of the job, Gustus.
The Jedi is a threat. Now that we have this,
As long as we fight.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Lightsabers do not work like that. You can't do that with a lightsaber. This is one of the things I really hate with the whole gameplay, but it's a little thing, but it's not how it works. We talked about that a lot of times on the main channel. We have talked a lot about how lightsabers works. And of course, they added in more of the Kylo Ren style lightsaber. But other than that, I do like the gameplay. Other than that little thing, are you excited to maybe at some point play this game?
Well, yeah. Sure.
Yeah. So
But I have too many games that I actually need to play, so
yeah. The furry hunting scout said, "Fight, fight, fight." Sparker
Well,
said, "Let's not forget everyone." Yeah, we talked about that. Just jealous, not that you can be liked, like Luke. Huh? Just jealous. Not that you can't be liked. Luca Hufflepuff? Liked Luca
Oh,
Hufflepuff?
oh, Huffy Puffy. Okay.
Mm. I like the first game. Best thing since Disney took over. I'm wary but interested. Yeah, same here. I am at the same state right there. But I really like this one. It's true, Chris. The first game was the best thing that have that was after Disney took over. I totally agree
Oh,
on that.
BRB.
Oh yeah, no problem. But yeah, I do agree on that. Oh, I am really wary and stuff like that about the game itself. Depends on what they're gonna do with the story. What route they're gonna do with the story. Like I said before, I'm not the biggest fan of the ending of the first game. I was not the biggest fan, but I can accept it. It wasn't like the best ending. Um, but I can survive it. It wasn't the worst. I just didn't. I was not just a big fan of it. And no, I don't know what they're gonna do with this. Story wise, I'm really wary of what's gonna happen. The gameplay, I am. Uh, it looks like a good gameplay. It looks interesting, but I feel like they've done some stuff I'm not liking because they don't know how a lightsaber works. So that's like my main thing with the gameplay is what the changes they've done and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so that's it. But I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna play it. I'm not gonna pre-order it or anything because I really don't care that much about it to pre-order it. Um, but still interested in trying it. At least it's no matter in this game. It is probably gonna be better than the whole other Disney franchise stuff they've done. Uh,
Yes.
hey,
Hello.
hello. Um, but no. Well, they do have comics to the games too, but I don't recommend them. They are bad.
We talking about
Um,
comics?
yeah. Just I talked about the Jedi game, Jedi Survivor, and the first game, Jedi Order. They do have some comics to the games, but they're not good. It's the same guy who made Joker Pregnant who made them. Mm-hmm. Same guy. Went went from a throwaway game to now being a main title. Yeah, it did. But yeah, there's also other games that we're gonna talk about, and you know what? Have you played the Silent Hill games? Prismatics?
Yes.
Yeah, hello, you're there. Good.
I have played the Silent Hill games, but it's with my cousins, so it's kind of far back in my timeline as a living person. So yeah, but I do enjoy them. I really
Yep,
do.
we are
It's
gonna get
twisted. It's corrupt.
yeah, we
It's
are getting
messy.
the Silent Hill 2 remake thing that's happening. But
Mhm.
that's not the main thing I was going to talk about. It's the new one. It's Silent Hill F. I don't know if you've heard about the new game that they're coming with.
Mm, I haven't paid much attention to it, but since I know that's actually a new game, I might actually look it up. But hey, there's so much going on at the moment. So
Yeah. So the Silent Hill F game, it's really different compared to the others. This is set, if I don't remember wrong, it's not in the normal town of. It's not the normal town Silent Hill that we get to see in the other games. This is a place in 1960s of Japan. So they have a new place, a new story, and we don't have so much of a gameplay of it, but we do have the trailer, so we can get into the trailer of it. So let's see here. And it looks interesting. I love the Silent Hill games. I used to play them a lot before on my old Xbox 360.
Mm-hmm.
Because I am more of an Xbox guy than a PlayStation guy, and I always will be. So
Yes, and
I did buy the whole collection of the Silent Hill games, and I played through them so many times, and I had my fair good enjoyment with them. So I'm really interested that they have a new concept with Silent Hill. We were supposed to get the Silent Hills. I don't know if you remember that game back in the day.
oh, I do.
Oh yeah,
Well,
and it got canceled.
it
And
did
it
in a
did. It
way.
never came out. So you have heard about it, but yeah, what happened is that the main guy quit working in the company, and it was a lot of drama. We're not going to get into that, but it was a lot of drama that happened. He went out of the company, and the game got never made. Um, and we were supposed to have.
Yep,
You have seen, I guess you have seen the Walking Dead series, right? Or heard about it?
I've seen parts of it, but not the whole series. I
Yeah.
haven't. I know
Um,
it's about. So hey,
yeah.
yeah.
So Silent Hills, we were supposed to have the guy who played Daryl or whatever his name is in the Walking Dead series. He was gonna be the main guy. We are gonna show this teaser trailer for Silent Hills 8 years ago when the game was first announced. Because now we are talking about that, and it unfortunately got canceled. This was one of the few games back in the day I was so excited for. So this is the Silent Hills that never came.
Dad was such a drag. Every day he'd eat the same kind of food, dress the same, sit in front of the same kind of games. Yeah, he was just that kind of guy. But then one day he goes and kills us all. He couldn't even be original about the way he did it. I'm not complaining. I was dying of boredom anyway. But guess what? I will be coming back, and I'm bringing my new toys with me.
I love this intro to the Silent Hills that never came. And it looked really good too. You have like a short gameplay out there that you can go and watch on YouTube of people like playing the short gameplay of it. Have you never seen the trailer or?
I've seen parts of it, but not the whole trailer.
Yeah, and in Del Taro was on the project too. And this was one of the games that he was gonna also be a main character in. But at least he has other games now that he is in.
True.
So this unfortunately never came,
Hmm.
and it was really sad to
I
get
can
that
tell.
announcement. Because I remember I was so excited. I was like, "Oh, a new Silent Hill game! I am excited. It looks a little different. It's a little different gameplay. This is
Mm.
something new." Um, but then, boom, we get the news. Now the game is canceled. We are not gonna get it out. I'm just like, you're basically done with the game. Just
Mm.
finish it and fucking release it now. Yeah. So,
True.
but you have other YouTubers out there who got to play the demo playthrough of the game. You have everyone from PewDiePie to whoever out there who played it. Unfortunately, I was not one of those people who got to play it. If I ever
You, you can
find,
probably call it fortunately. You don't have to deal with that lot.
yeah, but we are gonna get to the teaser of Silent Hill F, the new Silent Hill game that I'm really excited for. I love the new world they have made because now they are in a different place. There's a different story. This is back in the past
Yep.
in Japan and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't own the rights or anything. All the right goes out to the people who makes this shit.
Mm.
I forgot to do that. So it is a new town, and I really like that. It's like a new town, and so I really wonder of all the new creatures that are coming, all the stories, and I know Prismatics, you love horror games, right?
I like them. I do.
Ooh.
I think this is great. Yes. Lovely. I like it.
I'm excited for this. I am actually really excited for this. I know it's just a teaser. We don't have any gameplay or anything, but
Well,
it
it
got my
kind of reminded
attention.
for Fatal Frame or Project Zero. That's kind of what it reminded me of. But I liked it.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
that was great.
It looks great, and it got my attention when I just saw the teaser. I'm just like, I've not seen this in the Silent Hill world before. They've expanded the story to in the past in Japan, and I'm just like, I love Japanese culture, and I'm a big fan of Japanese horror and other stuff like that. It's really
I
fun.
agree.
Yeah, Japanese horror and Korean horror are amazing. It's a lot of fun stuff. I don't remember the name. It's a movie that I did watch on cinema a while back. I think they made a sequel to it, if I don't remember wrong. But it's about zombies and everything. And I don't what the fuck is the name? I don't remember the name right now, but I will find out later. But it was a really fun movie. I think Korean and Japanese people make a lot of good horror movies because they
Hmm.
are just interesting and they are thinking out of the box a lot of times. And I'm really happy that they're expanding the Silent Hill story. Um, when this game is out, I'm gonna play the shit out of it.
Mhm.
Yes, Chris. Yes, Train of Busan. Yes, thank you. That's the name of the movie. Chris, if you know, I think they made a sequel or are making a sequel. I know they did something. Remember one of my friends told me. I haven't gotten if it's out. I've not seen it yet. But I am gonna watch if there's a sequel because I think I remember they said they were gonna make a sequel to it. It's a really good movie. But yeah, Prismatics, are you excited for this game? Are you like, are you gonna maybe check it out when you get to see some gameplay and stuff?
It looks fine, but I have no idea if I'm that excited about it. But hey, it's something new and it looks okay and great.
Made okay, Chris. No, I'm gonna,
Oh yeah,
yeah, man, I'm excited.
but
It's not,
I might actually buy it, but it depends when.
yeah, yeah. Actually, if the Sound Hill F looks good, I might stream it on our Twitch channel. I might play it there. Because you know what? Why not? I love horror games, and there's like this challenge sometimes. Like, can Jace get scared when playing a horror game? Because I
Oh
don't
my,
get scared of horror games or movies. I don't get jump scared or anything. Um, so it's like I did stream a while back ago on the. This was on the main channel we have. I did play. Unfortunately, the video is not out there anymore because the video glitched. Apparently, don't know why. I have no clue why that happened. So I tried to download the video and it was still glitched. So the screen stops in the stream. But it didn't happen while I was streaming. It was after I was done with the stream. The video just didn't want to work apparently. So that was,
interesting.
yeah, that was pretty fucking sad. I was playing a free indie game of Chucky. So you're a kid and you're gonna run away from Chucky. He killed your parents, and you're gonna run away. You're gonna do some quests while you're running away, and then you're gonna get to a graveyard and then find some items and then trick Chucky
Mhm.
to that little spot, and then you're gonna kill him. And it's really fun. It's a really fun indie game actually. It's a lot of good. It's a lot of good independent indie games out there that are free or you can find on Steam for a cheap buck. And no, and it was a really fun game. I have considered of might do a stream on the game again, but the
Mm.
only problem is it won't be the same because that was the first time I ever played it when I played a Chucky game. Chucky the Killer Doll, I think the name of the game was. It was my first time ever playing it. I didn't even try the game before I went on stream. I was just like, you know what? I want to do everything on stream. I don't want to do it alone. I just
Hmm.
want to do it on stream, try the gameplay, do everything on stream. And I put on the highest level. So one hit, you're dead. One hit, you're dead. It's one or
No.
two, you're dead. Yeah. And it's really fun. So you had to like really rush to like try not to die. And it was a fun game. I am gonna do more indie game streams with
Mhm.
stuff like that. I don't
Yep.
like. I'm not the biggest fan of playing big popular games on stream. That's not my kind of thing. My kind of thing is playing indie games because
Well, you don't have to play big indie games. You can do just play something that's.
no, I'm not just talking about indie games. I'm talking about I could have played High on Life or other popular games on Twitch or anything, but it's not. Nah, man, it's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea to play on stream like that. It's like games I want to enjoy
Yes,
for
that.
myself. I want to play just indie games. Doesn't matter if it's a big indie game or a small indie game people have never heard of. I just love playing horror indie games. That's like my main thing to do. I did all the time when I was younger, at school, at home. I was always downloading indie games of horror games. This is like I spent so much time. That was like what I did on my computer most of the time. So when I was at school, I probably should have listened to the teacher and do homework in school, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna play games. So I was like mostly playing games in class. I didn't fucking care. I was like, I'm gonna play indie
It's
games.
us.
So that was fun. But you have to hack the school computer though, because they have these fucking blocks when you're gonna download stuff. So you
Well,
just have
yeah,
to,
that's understandable. I
yeah.
guess.
So you have to hack the computer. They have the laptop you get, and just like boom, boom, then you can download whatever the fuck you want. Because that was so annoying.
I guess.
It was. Yeah. So we have other games we're also gonna talk about. It's not much to talk about Silent Hill F, unfortunately, because it's not that much information about the game yet, unfortunately.
Well, we
Um,
don't have to talk about them, but I mean, they're still there.
they are. But yeah, let's get into the main topic for today, Hogwarts
Yep.
Legacy.
Eee. Eee.
I am really, really excited for that game, man. What is
Um,
your expectations of Hogwarts Legacy?
Mine.
Yeah,
Uh, it might sound like something that I don't really care about, but hey, I actually do. But I I think the game is going to be extremely great. That's what I'm thinking. So
yeah,
I'm in a meh stage from my perspective, but hey, but I think
yeah,
the game is going to be really great. I do.
yeah. What do you
I
think
just
of?
bought it 2 days ago.
Yeah, yeah, I heard you did. Did you buy the deluxe edition then, or?
Mm, that's
That's a good question.
no, I don't want to reveal that. I don't want to. If I bought a regular roll deluxe, that's nobody else's business, especially in a public place. Meh.
Yeah. Now, what do you think of, because you have the old Pottermore website, Wizarding World or whatever it's called right now,
Mhm.
um, and you can connect your account from the old Pottermore and connect it with the game, and then you will become a Hufflepuff or a Ravenclaw, whatever you are. What do you think of that? That they did that you can connect them?
Kind of interesting because that way you can get your character, I guess, in the
Yeah,
game, but still,
it's not many game companies or anything that has done this. We have Dragon Age. They had the account thing that you could continue in Inquisition from the first game. If you remember that, you can connect the accounts, so you can get like small things from the old game when it comes to stories. But it's not many game companies that have done this, and I think it's really interesting. It's a new thing. I think it's really positive, especially for Chris, who is a Hufflepuff, a little huffy. Um,
huff, huff, huff. Huffity, huffity, huff.
yep. Just gonna. But no, I'm excited for. Have you seen a lot of the gameplay of the game?
Some of it, not much, but I can tell. I think it's extremely great.
Yeah. What do you think of the?
I hate you. Huff, 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 huff.
I have respect for Hufflepuffs. I think Huff is a cute name for Hufflepuff. I like Hufflepuff. I think they are nice people. They are
Yeah,
loyal. They're loyal
yeah,
people.
and Hufflepuffs, they're inclusive. They include everybody who's not into Ravenclaw or Slytherin or Gryffindor. So yeah, you're a very inclusive person by being in Huffle, puff, 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 puff. Tough.
But other than that, I really like it's a big open world. I think that's a
Yep.
cool concept because I always, when I was young, I always wanted a Harry Potter game where you can explore the world, like an open world. You can go around, do certain stuff.
Oh, I
It's
know.
just
I
I
agree.
always yeah, and I always wanted that, and finally we do. Finally we did, and I'm really excited for it. Of course that we don't know everything yet. If they're gonna be a little pay to win here and there, it might be. It might
Mhm.
be. Um,
Yep.
let me see again because the creators, if I don't remember wrong, let's see, creators. Let's see here. The creators. Bum, 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 bum.
Lemao.
Yeah, so the developers are bum Avalanche Software are the video game developers, and they are known for the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Really good game. I played a lot of Mortal Kombat when I was younger.
Mhm.
They made a Mortal Kombat trilogy to PlayStation.
Mhm.
They also made a Mortal Kombat, another Mortal Kombat game. They made all the Rampage game, Prince of Persia to the Dreamcast. Um, they have made a lot of games over the years. They also made Little Chicken,
Mhm.
Ace in Action. They also have made Hannah Montana Spotlight World Tour. They have done a lot of stuff for the Disney games. They are also the developers with Heavy Iron Studios on Disney Infinity game. You remember the Disney Infinity games that they did back in the
Well, I
day?
never played them, but I've seen them,
Mm-hmm.
and
So,
it's
but
weird.
they are weird, but they have made a lot of games. They also have made one of my favorite games that I played a lot when I was young, and that's Dragon Ball Z Sagas. I used to play that a lot when I was younger. So at least they are good video game makers. They have made a lot of good stuff, and of course they have done a little, you know, weird stuff also.
Hmm.
And let's see here. Um, and the game is published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment under its Portkey Games. And Portkey, that's from Harry Potter, and Portkey Games. The things that Portkey Games, when they publish stuff, that what they have of games is Harry Potter, Hogwarts Mystery. That is a phone game. Um, Harry Potter, Wizards Unite, also a phone game. And Harry Potter Puzzles and Spells, phone game. And Harry Potter Magic Awakened, also a phone game. So mostly what Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment under its Portkey Games label, they have mostly just released phone games. So I think
Mhm.
that's like my biggest. What I'm a little iffy about is that are they gonna do a lot of the small pay to win things that they have
Mhm.
done in the phone games, because they are really known for doing that. If you know, if you ever
Mhm.
know what I mean. Um, Especially Hogwarts of Mystery. It's a game that you can barely play it. You are doing quests in Hogwarts Mystery, and then you have to wait maybe an hour or two before you can do anything again. If you don't pay, if you pay to get, I don't know, it was some crystals or some stuff like they have in games, and you have to pay. If you pay to
Gotcha.
get more of them, and boom, you can continue, but you have to use your own money. That's like a pay to win game.
Mm.
So I think that is one thing I'm a little afraid of that they're gonna do. Of course, there's always gonna be a little pay here and there in all games. That's just normal to get like some cool stuff or whatever it was. Um, ever since I think it's gonna be ever since the last Harry Potter movie, the game side ride minus yeah. I don't know why they do pay to win a game like that. We aren't competing with anyone. It would be a stupid decision. It would. It would. But there are certain game companies that does this. Always have, unfortunately. They have like small things you have to pay here and there, and but I don't mind if there's like small things in this because it's an open world, and typically, even if it's a big open world, it can happen if you know what I mean. Because I don't know how much games Prismatics you play that are open worlds.
Open world.
Mm.
Well, recently I'm playing Black Desert, and that's very much an open world.
It is. And thank you for
Oh,
gifting me that game.
no, it's fine.
Yeah, I,
But
I was really surprised about the price. I was really surprised about the price on it when you gifted me it. So cheap.
oh yeah, I mean,
I mean,
I
the
saw it.
furry hunting scout.
I still
Hey,
feel
look at
part of it.
that. Look at that. Look who's in the chat. Mr. Katakreep. Prismatic is handsome.
I don't like. I don't like that sort of attention. Please stop.
Farewell, the furry hunting scout. Good to see you. It's a funny. That's the name because of
Who
the
the heck
jokes
is
we've.
this cat? Fuck him.
I have no. After all the jokes we have had, and this is a person. That's
I
funny.
feel targeted. Go away, you Norwegian weirdo. Holy hell.
Hey, Country Creep, if you get time, pop in a little, man. We're just talking about the Harry Potter game, Hogwarts Legacy. If you're interested, I sent you the link if you want to pop in and talk about it. We are really excited for the game.
You call me
Uh,
handsome. You have to.
Apparently, to Prismatics, Country Creep, you have to.
Yeah. And you, Chris,
Just
you have to
it.
get in there as well. You freaking weirdo.
Okay, look at that. This just in, Cut is a furry lover. Oh no, now he's making jokes of you two, both of you. God damn.
Oh, meh. Meh. Don't care.
I don't care. Nice one. No, and
BRB?
okay. No, and of course we have, character creation, and it looks okay. Um, it looks okay. I know I'm gonna spend a lot of time on that, trying to make the character that I want to make it look the way I want. And I'm not gonna be like, a lot of the woke people who are like, oh, I want to include myself. I want to make a character about myself. Basically, I want to make myself. I'm not gonna do that. I want to make a character that is not like me at all. And it's gonna be interesting to explore the whole universe. You but half Asian. Depends on what I'm gonna make. Depends on how good the character creation is when it comes out. So far, it looks okay. And still, there's only two genders, at least in the game so far that we know. You can only be a witch and a wizard. There's nothing between. So you're either a man or a female. Um, and I'm really excited for the spells and things you can learn in the game. I think that is a really cool concept of it. Most in this game, I'm excited for. Hopefully, it will be good. Yeah, hopefully it will be. And Chris, if you get time, pop in a little. If you get time, I don't know how long you're gonna work, but if you get time, pop in, because I know that you're also excited for this game. We have spent a lot of time talking about Harry Potter lately, and stuff like that.
Yes, drop in. Be the
Oh,
Hufflepuff that you are and drop in. Please.
I'm still only fancing for the next hour.
Oh god.
um, but no, I'm really excited for if you I don't know if you heard me, but I'm really also excited for the you
I
know
heard you. Oh god.
yeah, learn the spells, brew potions, grow plants, tend to the magical beast along and along your journey, and explore your house, for explore relationships, friendships and all that. I don't know how far they're gonna go with their relationship stuff. If like you can suddenly become in a relationship, that would have been fun. It's an open world. You can flirt with
Relationships.
someone. Yeah.
No, thank you.
But I wonder how far they're gonna go with it. You know what I mean?
Just
Like
just
if they're
meh all the way. That's how I say it.
no, but I'm really interested to see how far they're gonna go with
I
the
get it.
relationship stuff, and if become a let's see here. I'm going to make an AI porn. A prom? Oh no, okay.
Why are you making porn cuts? That's disgusting.
And I will go to bed listening to your smooth voices now. Aw.
Ew, gross. Ugh.
If there is no goat romance option, Pris isn't interested. Goat. Ah.
Shut up. You freaking weirdo.
No, but I am excited to see if when you can become a dark wizard, light wizard, like a nice and evil. You can be a good guy, an evil guy, and all that. It's like they have so many options in this game that they have promised, and I'm really excited to see how they're gonna make this, how they're gonna do this, if they do it the proper way or the bad way, you know. So I'm excited for it, for that part. I don't know, what about you, Prismatics? Are you excited for these things that you can do in the game?
I am. I am.
Mm.
I'm waiting for the game to be released.
Yeah, and
But
it's next month, I think.
I think it's the February the 10th, maybe.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Oh, whatever it is. But hey, I'm waiting for it. So hey,
Yeah.
it will be really
And,
fun.
and,
Play
and
that
I'm
game.
excited. You can fight trolls and there's goblins, and it's a lot of cool things from the Harry Potter universe. I'm excited to see. I'm really excited for it. But apparently, since we are talking about it, I think this would be a good thing to bring up. Because
Shut up, Chris. You freaking asshole. I hate you.
because
Not really, but okay.
because there is lately a lot of people who are actually canceling their pre-orders lately.
Why?
We are gonna get into that. I have an article up about it, so let's get into it.
I bought my
Yeah.
pre-order today, so
Yeah, some gamers are in for more disappointment as Hogwarts Legacy draws closer to its public launch. Not only does it the highly anticipated video game anticipated video game from Warner Bros. Interactive has 4 different dates for the release dates. Yeah, because it has been delayed on other consoles and newer gens and other stuff. So some of them has been a little delayed. So let's get into it. But now some players are finding their pre-orders have been canceled by the game's publisher. Okay, I thought it was people, but apparently from the game publisher. Okay. Recent delays for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One versions of which are now scheduled for release on April 4th, are reportedly the reason behind the pre-ordering cancellations, according to Game Rant. This version of the game is included in Digital Deluxe Edition for the PS5 and Xbox Series X version, which is causing pre-order cancellation. So, okay. So what do you feel about that, Prismatics, that the game publisher has delayed it and on other game gens, and it's to April 4th?
Wait, what? I'm
Yeah,
just looking at the chat, so
you
don't-
have okay. People, Prismatics is still not used to this. He has to get better. Get better, Prismatics.
yeah, do better, me, whatever.
Pris, which version did you get and how much was it?
None of your business. Go away.
Have you seen Mario is a Söderlänning in the Norwegian version, Chase?
Oh God.
What? What?
He's a third ending. Oh no.
In the
That's
movie?
terrible.
In the movie? In Norwegian cast of the movie? Oh.
How is this a third ending? Please explain.
Oh God, dude! If that's the thing, dude, I need to check that out. I need to check that out, mate.
You said like this. Oh, jeg må snakke med han og han ræga.
Fucking hell, that was. Oh no, I haven't seen it, Cuts. I'm gonna look that up. In the movie, and Luigi is a trender.
Wait,
No,
that
no.
doesn't make any sense.
That
Why
makes no
is Mario as a why he's a southern Norwegian person and then Luigi is a northern Norwegian person? Why?
Dude, that
Trøndersk?
yeah. Oh goddamn, that
you
is
people are freaking weird.
This is hilarious, dude. You know
No,
what?
it's not weird. It's weird. It's freaking weird.
Yeah, I'm happy that I'm gonna
confusing.
watch it when the movie's out. I'm gonna watch it in English. I probably have to check it out in Norwegian just because of this. We have a sørlending and a trønder. And to the American people, search it up to understand what we're talking about.
No.
Luigi's
whatever.
voiced by Victor Sot. Really? Oh, really, dude? That's amazing for him, though. Even though it makes no sense to the fucking character, but that I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. That is good for him. That's actually pretty cool. And Cut, I will promise you, since Prismatic is Norwegian, he probably doesn't know who Victor is.
Why should I give a crap about who that person is? Why?
Oh, he's a cool guy. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, that's fine, but
Yeah.
just why should I need to know who it is? Why?
That would mean the Mario brothers are half brothers. Yeah, especially when they're different from different places, basically talks like different people. But let's get back into this. Some users on Twitter have reached out to Weeby Games support account to find out more information. Many inquiries regarding the placement of new pre-orders or refunds have been written over to Xbox or PlayStation individual customer support page. Weeby Game support has the cast equally much chances. Well, a shared place affected by the cancellation, and they can reorder Hogwarts Legacy again without any issues. So you're getting a refund and all that. Why can't they just delay it instead of giving you the money back? Just delay the just delay the when it's getting out, the release date, and no refund or anything. You have paid for it and you will get it instead of buying it again. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering on why my pre-order for Deluxe Edition on Xbox was cancelled, and I've tried to pre-order it again, but the Xbox store won't let me. Weeby Game Support, hi. You should be able to place a new pre-order for a digital Deluxe Edition through Xbox Store without issue. If you have a question regarding your pre-order, we suggest just as of the latest updates, those who pre-order digital deluxe and collector editions on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X will have access to the early release on February 7th, while the official release dates of standard versions will be February 10th. The Nintendo Switch version will be released on July 5th. So I'm happy I don't have a Nintendo Switch or bought it on Nintendo Switch.
Why?
Because then I would have got a other date for the game to come out. But I really don't care about Nintendo Switch that much either. So I don't play much games on it that comes to Nintendo either way.
That's fine.
But still, yeah. So we will still get, their good release date of February 7th on the deluxe and collector editions on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X. And I'm gonna pre-order it as soon as possible now, before the release date. And I have an Xbox Series, so it's gonna be all good for me. But yeah, that happened, at least. And I know there's a lot of people out there who you've heard about the spectacle with the woke crowd with this game. That they are pissed off because it's still they have so much hate for J.K. Rowling, so a lot of this woke crowd said that when the game comes out, they want to make the trans flag, trans colors, and everything to show basically their hate to J.K. Rowling. What do you feel about that and think about that stuff?
Feel about it? I mean, I honestly don't care. If J.K. Rowling decides that this is what she's supposed to prioritize, then fine. I don't care. Go ahead.
Yeah. Woke people hate other woke people. Yeah, we know they're attacking themselves, That is funny.
Pretty much.
But yeah, I'm excited for this game. I'm hyped for it. I think this is gonna be one of the few games of 2023 I'm gonna play a lot, at least. I'm gonna play this a lot. I wonder how long the game is. That's one question I have. How long is the game, because it's an open world? How many things that you have to do? How many quests? How long is everything? So that's one thing I'm really excited to see, and hopefully the game will last.
Yep.
Some more than just some days. Because some games that are open world you can play through like a month and you're done with the game, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
So the world is big. I'm excited to see the all the stories around it, how long the quests are, the story, the main story, the side stories. And I
Mhm.
hope that the choices you are taking have a big impact in the story, because that's one critic I have to a lot of open games. That's one critic I have to open games. When you can choose your own story, right?
Mhm.
You pick the choice you want, but it's not what you really picked, because you pick it and suddenly your character says something else, and everything becomes different than what your choice
True.
was. And that's one of my biggest complaints on open world games. So when we're talking about open world games, I'm just gonna okay, we have like a bot in the fucking chat here.
But that's fine.
um
Well, it's not fine, but
mm, it happens. But for example, we have BioWare. They are a good
Mhm.
example of not doing a great work at making your own history in the open world games they have.
Yep.
You have Dragon Age. A lot of the choices you take doesn't impact the story enough, or you choose a dialogue to pick whatever you want to pick to make a story out of it.
Mhm.
You don't get what you wanted, because suddenly it's a totally
Pretty
different
much.
answer and what it says.
Mhm.
We have SWTOR. That's one of the big things I hate with SWTOR, is that it's one of my favorite games, right? It's one of my favorite games.
Mhm.
But a lot of choices I pick, it fucks up the story, because it isn't the choice that I picked. I pick it because as I look at the dialogue, this looks like an interesting thing, and suddenly it says the
Mhm.
completely opposite of what the dialogue said. This is like, why? This makes no sense to what I was
Mhm.
gonna do. So
Mer eller
that's a
mindre.
thing. Hmm.
Mer eller mindre. Mhm.
Hmm. So that's something I am wary about when it comes to Hogwarts. That's like my one big thing that I'm really wary about, is the decision making. How much will it impact? How much does it matter of what you say? And w- what characters will really affect the characters around you, or will it not affect as much at all? Because that's the biggest complaint I have in open worlds like this. Um, so that's gonna be interesting to see. Before
Yep.
we wrap up the show, is there anything else you wanna say about some games, or when it comes to Hogwarts?
No, not something specific, but I'm excited to play games with you guys, like you and Tabletop Junkie or
Yep,
Spartacus. So yeah,
yep,
I'm excited to play those type of games. But hey,
yep,
single player games, meh,
yep.
whatever.
Yeah, and me and you, we have talked about we might get
Yep,
the Gotham Knights game, because you can play two-player on it, and I think that would have
that's true.
been a good thing for the channel. I think that would have been really fun. Just like I said before, you have to remember I'm always gonna be Jason Todd. I don't care what the fuck you say. He's my character in the game. One of my favorite
Oh,
characters.
I will steal them.
Oh no, you
Anyway,
don't. Then we can
yeah.
take an online match of Tekken, and we will see who gets him.
Well, I'm going to go like, as gone, so you're going to lose anyway. Just joking.
um,
It's
no.
fine.
So this is our first episode. We are not so prepared for the first episode, because it's not that many days ago since we planned this to do it. But the next episode we are gonna try to do. We don't know when we're gonna do it, but we're gonna get more into this because we don't go through pop culture. We don't go through like the articles. We don't discuss about the a lot of the other stuff we do on the main channel.
A different
Um,
perspective. That's what it is.
yeah, but there are a lot of games that are coming out this year. We're gonna
Mhm.
talk about more of these games on episode 2.
Yep.
Um, I'm excited to go through a lot of all of these other games. But before we wrap it up, Prismatics, promote yourself and
Mm.
everything.
Promoting myself, meh. Uh, you can find me on Prismatics. It's PRIF Eastmetics, whatever, on Twitch, and I will probably stream tomorrow. I don't know, maybe. I'm not sure, but most likely I will do. But part of the 540 group people. So you can find me with Jace and shut up, and the other people like Tabletop and uh, Sparkris. So yeah,
Yep.
so I'm part of that weird ass group. So yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
And for me, it's been a fun show. Like we said, we didn't rehearse anything today. We haven't planned out everything today. Um, what?
I think it's just great. I mean, people dropped
Wait,
into
when
our
did
chat.
you and Jace become something? What? What hell is he talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, we became something, Chris. Yeah, absolutely, we did.
But other than that,
I'm not sarcastic at all. Uh, you
but
freaking weirdo.
yeah. Other than that, go and follow Spotter Chris on 540 Echo. He's gonna get back there to do a lot of cool things. A lot of reviews of older movies, TV shows. Me and
Mm.
Chris are gonna do. We are gonna get back to doing the Star Wars expanded universe talk uh, on his channel, where we go through comics, we go through books from the expanded universe. We talk about the story, the characters, and also we feel recommend it. Like we try to get more people to look at the expanded universe, to get the enjoyment out of the expanded universe of Star Wars, because it's really
Something,
good.
you
It's really amazing.
freaking weirdo. Oh, I
So
want to smack him. I want to smack him.
I'm trying to do an outro here, and you fuck it up, dude.
Yeah, it's not my fault. I'm blaming Chris.
Yeah. Um.
But
So
continue.
go and follow Spotter Chris on 540 Echo. It's gonna be
With
amazing what we're gonna do. It's gonna be amazing what we're gonna do on that. More on that. His channel. So yeah, to people who are also new at Game Over, we have 540 Studio. That's our main channel where we talk about pop culture when it comes to news about pop culture. And we talk about politics. We talk about a lot of stuff that happens in the world. There's a lot of things that are happening on that show. We have Mondays and Thursdays. We that's when the Beyond shows are. We're getting back with, or I'm getting back with the Friday shows, not a podcast, but a podcast. And Chris and everyone else likes to call the show Friday, Jace's Friday Fun Day. But yeah, it's not. That's not what it is. Um, it's not
but
a
that's
podcast.
fine. I mean,
It's not a
come on.
podcast, but a podcast. I'm gonna get back into that. We're gonna do more interviews and all that. And I can confirm now, I have been in talks with Pixel Joker 95. He messaged me today, and he would love to talk to us in 540. And we are gonna try to make an interview with him at some point, and we're gonna talk about film editing, visual effects, and why he wanted to re-edit and reimagine the Kenobi show and making the new scenes and everything that he has done. We are going to interview this guy. Um, we have a video from our stream we did on Beyond when we talk about the trailer made by AD Edits of the Kenobi Trials of what was again Trials of Master Trial of, yep, the Jedi. I don't remember the name right now because I'm tired, but we are gonna talk about that with him. I'm excited for it. So other than that, as I always say, life's too short. Make the most of it. God bless you, and we'll talk to you late. We will talk to you again. And goodbye, everybody. See you later.
Snackes.